Hello, this is Dean Rudoy. What follows are 4 brief excerpts of recordings I've made in different voices, one each of my own and in New York, Western, and Southern accents. On with the show. Thanks for listening. There are few things as startling, and thereafter as unsettling, as a ringing telephone in the dead of night. Until it is picked up, the ringing phone is a harbinger of the unknown. What is more frightening than the unknown? How many phone calls bring good news in the middle of the night? Here's one from New York. I once heard about some poet whining that April was the cruelest month, or some such rot. Clearly the guy had never visited my city during the winter months, or he would have known better. But it wasn't only the weather that was getting to me. Not even mostly the weather. Why the blues, you ask? You don't? Well, I'll tell you anyway. I spent Christmas alone. Polish Phil and his lovely cousin Louise Prima had invited me for dinner, but both came down with the flu and had to cancel. I didn't have a date for New Year's Eve, although Sadie Plotz suggested that I could join her and her latest squeeze, the Rabbi Gershom Gomorrah, for some dancing in her apartment. I asked her what kind of music she'd have. "Who needs music?" she replied. Here's one from out west. One time, way back years ago, there was a boy named Jack. He and his folks lived off in the mountains somewhere, and they were awful poor. Just didn't have a thing. Well, Jack decided one time he'd pull out from there and try his luck in some other section of the country. So, his mother fixed him up a little snack of dinner, and he put on his old raggedy coat and lit out. He went on, and pretty soon he came to a big fine stone house up above the road. He never had seen such a big house as that before. Then he looked at the gate and saw it was made out of gold. Shoved back that gold gate and marched on in. Here's one from down south. We are talking now of summer evenings in Knoxville, Tennessee. In the time that I lived there, so successfully disguised to myself as a child. On the rough, wet grass of the backyard, my father and mother have spread quilts. We all lie there. They're not talking much, and the talk is quiet, of nothing in particular, of nothing at all in particular, of nothing at all. After a little, I'm taken in and put to bed. Sleep, soft smiling, draws me unto her, and those receive me who quietly treat me as one familiar and well-beloved in that home, but will not, oh, will not now, not ever, but will not ever tell me who I am. This is Dean Rudoy. For more examples of my work, please visit deanrudoy.com. Thanks for listening.